A few of the locos are coming out on the track. These fellas will be all very pleased to get home, I imagine, after about 10 days of trundling around different clubs. A long ways from home. .38.07. The Hunter. And the 7 1/4. Man says it'll pull every truck they've got on this track, so that's something to be seen perhaps.
Morning tea's been served.
Morning tea's been served.
Morning tea's been served.
Where's the engine, Ron?
In the truck, mate. We're just waiting for some of the good class engines to go out, then we're going to do a bank engine for them.
Oh, right.
You know what James is like?
Yeah.
We eat these for breakfast.
Yeah.
Hey, right, George? By the way,
yeah, he eats a lot, but he doesn't do much steam.
You're on camera recording. We'll have triple coffee about that squaring part.
Okay.
I was innocent.
Loco on, so I can buy the video with me Loco on.
Yeah,
this time?
yeah.
Well,
Terry Moore's Tool Supplies. We'll put the free ad in for the.
What about if is this working properly?
Is this engine working properly?
Like if you're going out to do a bit today, we're going to break down. We'll have to get
Who made all the money the weekend while you played it down the gong? No, you go and play in the gong and we stayed here and work.
No, I didn't go to the gong.
You missed it.
Yeah.
All the good engines for the club went down to Illawarra and all the quick ones stayed behind.
Yeah, we made all the money for them.
They haven't missed back since, which is why. What's up? Do you have a cuppa, John?
Yes, thanks, Ron.
Sorry? Yeah, it's all been arranged. Mate, he's still not back.
Sandy River in 7 1/4. It's almost small enough to be a 5-inch loco. But then again, I've seen 5-inch locos that are almost big enough to be 7 1/4 too. Driver John Tullock. There's those 6 are. Line 38. The hand operation points are caused by the fact that the vandals have been in on the weekends and are rather giving the club a bad time with a bit of destruction of the weighing works. Murray Hill approaches under the caution flag. He's down here in the shade. I'll zoom up to him. Yeah, Barry Tulloch's boy John just left his half his train behind as he passed me. Yeah, Murray Hill's from Victoria. He's a pretty keen steam enthusiast. He's always chasing all over the world with me and his friends looking for steam trains in various countries. Looks like he's got his head in the firebox at the moment. He'll give us a wave in a minute, maybe. What's happening, Murray? What's happening? A few of the younger generation are getting some nice rides around the track. I suppose the most predominant thing about this track is it's fairly flat, but it has this long straight, which would rather encourage a burst of speed if you felt confident with your train. And John's got his train intact this time, I notice. A bit of a flyer, this bloke. Well, Ron Chitty's getting his engine out somewhere. He promised he would. That's all right. Well, locomotives do get dirty, Ron. Ron's making excuses for a dirty locomotive.
Well, we've been travelling from club to club.
Yeah, it gets a bit busy. Haven't you got a steam cleaner?
Oh, yeah, we've been travelling.
Yeah.
There goes Mick.
There's Mick, is it?
That's our local driver.
Anyway, James is going to get plugged in shortly, and we'll wait a little while and see James when he gets into steam.
Tell me when you're finished, I'll tell you something.
No, tell me now.
We clocked up 40 and a half hours at Illawarra.
40 and a half.
Half hours at Illawarra. We missed out. We were trying for 45 hours because we had the AAS thing, presentation. I missed out and we stayed there and I forgot all about it. But we clocked up 40 and a half hours on a trouble-free weekend.
Oh, that's good.
Put some of the prototypes to show.
It's a shame, yeah.
But there again, this is a prototype blow flying it.
That's right, yeah.
No, we're remote. How about water?
Driver under instruction.
It's the same size hose here. Ah, you've got to run back.
enthusiasm. Place has made it. The George Brent's engine here is the largest 5-inch gauge with the Central Coast Club. It was previously owned by somebody in Newcastle, I would believe.
Take a bit of rubbish down the tip.
Well, we're not at Illawarra, but it was the Illawarra convention this year. And Ron Chitty, as usual, had his nameplate made up for the front of the smoke box.
40 and a half hours. Hard running.
Yeah.
So 22, what we have? 22 rolling stock, plus 3 adults on the back.
And he demolished one.
No, I didn't demolish anything.
Oh. We're just on 12:30 and the steaming bay is now full. So that's an interesting fact to contemplate. You can smell the barbecue, but more predominantly perhaps the coal that Ron Chitty is burning. Going through the procedure of oiling up.
It's expensive when you get somewhere up the expressway with loads of scotch line too.
Terry Moore and his 27 class. What do you call it? The bucking camel. Murray Hill's having a little problem with some non-return valve. I think he might have got over that. He's now put the blower back on again.
Ready. When I do that, you think you've covered.
Thank you.
Darling and steam vessel as well. Yeah. He's in the steam boat. Yeah, hey, we know it.
Is this the man from the Express, is it?
Yeah.
I just make sure you don't get misquoted. I worked in the game for too long. Oh, yeah. Well, when I started, Ray Maher used to own the Central Coast Express.
Yeah, it's still the Mara.
Ray Maher.
Yeah, I don't know what Ray Maher does. I think Ray Chambers took over.
Yeah. While Lindsay Brack poses for the cameras. The Central Coast newspaper takes their photographs and gets the story.
What's that again?
The Central Coast Express is getting the story and the pictures too. What Lindsay Brack doesn't know is that he's due to get presented with a trophy when he arrives at the Edgeworth Club this weekend. Very fine model, and he's been put forward as being worthy of the award. Tom Winterbourne, the president, is over here with the reporters, and he's just been showing some of the interstate visitors the proposals for the new track extensions for the next 5 years, because they are after the 2000 Games convention here. To prove all the critics wrong, Terry Moore has got his locomotive in steam and it's running down the Loco Road to the main track. These locomotives were used in prototype at the Bunnerong Powerhouse for many, many years. Probably one of the last locomotives that was in private use in the city area anyway.
Previous to this, though, we've been around for 2 hours. No problem. No problem. It was only when I was on there and I was driving. Oh, well, that's... 40 kilometres an hour. I was doing 11. Hey, look at the ball, all right. That's the ball.
Well, here comes James at last with its elephant-like trunk on the exhaust stack to divert the fumes.
You know what it's for, John? How's that for a bit of leg, Peter?
There's Clary running the G-Bung from Queensland. The G-Bung's got pretty coarse flanges, I believe. Having a little trouble getting through the rail gaps, flangeways and diamond crossings. Ron just had a minor derailment at the lead up there. And trailing too. Whoa! Well, that should do for Narara.